Good morning, everybody. It's Brett, your thankful carnivore. It's April 30th, a Thursday, and this is today's Thankful Carnivore Report. I appreciate you taking time out of your day so much to listen to me ramble on about things related to the carnivore way of eating and other issues I find interesting. Please check me out across all my social media at thankful.carnivore on Instagram, on Twitter, where those crazy meat-eating savages still running wild, wreaking havoc. It's Stickman Bleeding. That's Stickman Bleedin. Don't add a G. Facebook, YouTube, Thankful Carnivore. Don't forget, you can get a 30-minute carnivore coaching session for under $30 from meatrx.com. That's right, from meatrx.com, you can get a 30-minute carnivore coaching session for under 20 bucks. Check it out. Listen, the title of today's talk is No Veggies Here. It I get someone says this to me every day, multiple times a day. I'll post my meal pictures across social media, and somebody every day, where's the vegetables? You need vegetables. If you don't have vegetables, you're not going to truly be healthy. Where are the vegetables? You're going to be in serious trouble soon if you don't start eating vegetables. And even in the face, if I show my before and after pictures, people get angry. They get furious. They get insistent. This is unnatural. Someone tried to tell me God told us to eat plants. Well, I don't agree that that's so. He gave us plants that we to eat. There was no mention of you should eat. And I would submit that on that line, go back to the story of Cain and Abel. Why did God find favor with Abel over Cain? What was Abel's offering to God versus what was Cain's offering to God? Get back to me on that after you think about it for a while. But my point is people have, the programming is so severe and so ingrained in folks that when they hear Brett only eats meat, they are reactive versus being responsive, and they immediately the programming, the propaganda starts leaping out of their mouth like like a plague of toads. uh, Vegetables are required. You got to have your vegetables. You got to have your vitamin C. A balanced net is more normal. Balanced nutrition is important. The USDA guidelines, those guidelines. What are you going to do? Oh my gosh, you're living badly. This is not right. Oh gosh, it's cognitive dissonance, my friends. Cognitive dissonance refers to a situation involving conflicting attitudes, beliefs, or behavior. For instance, somebody's smoking, and they know that smoking causes cancer, but they're smoking anyway. It's in a state of cognitive dissonance. Common signs of cognitive dissonance include feeling uncomfortable, conflict and avoidance, rationalization, shame, guilt, and the biggie that I want to talk about is ignoring the facts. I've had people look at me, my healthy body, and say, you can't be healthy eating like you do. When I obviously am. I'm extremely healthy. I'm amazingly happy beyond words. I don't have a single physical complaint. Other than I've mentioned in the past, I have a deviated septum that needs to be repaired, and my L5 pushes out a little. Neither of which has anything to do with diet, and diet will never fix those things. They can make them worse, but they don't ever really fix them. I keep hoping I'll wake up one day and the deviated septum's gone, but I just don't think that's going to happen. I think that's going to require surgery, a repair, and that's fine. But my point is people will look at me and they'll hear, he only eats meat. And instead of looking at me and asking questions, the programming, the propaganda just leaps out of their mouth. And I think it just goes to show how when you're trapped in that false paradigm, that fake nonsense with regards to how we should never eat in reality. I think if the guidelines have taught us anything, they've taught us what not to do. And that is mainly to follow them. Following the guidelines caused me 40 plus years of misery via depression, anxiety, and insomnia. July 16th, 2018, I stopped consuming all plants, sugar, and carbs. 24 days into that, I lost all the depression symptoms. And in place of the depression has come this beautiful ocean, this waterfall of happiness and joy that just won't leave. And I'm not going to kick it to the curb. 5 months later, I lost all my anxiety problems and I sleep so wonderfully now. I only eat meat. And some people will hear that and it just makes them extremely uncomfortable. How is that possible? You got to have a balanced meal or you'll die. Well, I'm living proof that's false. And I'm one of thousands. Don't be a victim of your own cognitive dissonance. When you see somebody who's living in a way that you don't understand, rather than be afraid, ask questions. Rather than accuse, show some curiosity. Now, I know that's hard for folks who are suffering from brain fog and inflammation because they eat garbage, but it is possible. I was given the right information when I was still eating crap, and I got through it. I figured it out. But for me, I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I know a lot of folks aren't damaged enough. They're just not damaged enough yet to be able to process that way. My friends, Veggies are never coming to my house again. And I miss none of them. At no time since I started living this way have I thought to myself, geez, I'd love to have some onions, or I'd love to have some tomatoes, or I'd like to have some potatoes, or I'd like to have some grapes, or I'd like to have some bananas. I haven't missed any of it for 1 second because I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm living proof you don't need it to thrive. My friends, do the things you need to do to take care of you. Don't be reactive, be responsive. Don't be reactive, be curious. Eat your meat, drink your water. Always remember, you've got something to be thankful for. See you all tomorrow. Have a great day.